Mixing with Mike, plugin of the week comes from Heritage Audio. Yes, another one from Heritage Audio. This is the Lang PEQ-2. This is an amazing EQ. There were not a lot of them made. Lang goes back to 1967. They made a passive EQ design very similar to the Pultec, except solid state design. And so no tubes in it. And it has a more aggressive, what I would kind of call more of a rock and roll version of a Pultec, right? So it gives you, and it has all the same basic layout, has more frequency selections, which is great, right? Also has the low shelf boost, what they call a low frequency droop, which is an attenuation. Now on the Pultec, actually the gain attenuation goes half the amount on the attenuation as it does on the boost on the Pultec. That's not the case here with the PEQ-2. PEQ stands for Program Equalizer. It also has the high mid or high frequency boost, which gives you the Q control. You have a boost, you have a frequency selection here from 2.5K up to 20K. So again, you have an expanded range there. And then you have the high frequency shelf here, which is an attenuation, another droop. On off here just for bypass, or you could bypass it over here. I'm not sure what the difference is. Oh, maybe you get some of the, if you bypass it here, you might get some of the transformer electronic type of stuff. I don't know. I haven't tried. Maybe that's worth taking a look at. This is an amazing EQ though. There are so few emulations of it. Heritage Audio took it over in 2022 and reissued it, and it's definitely one that's worth checking out. Pretty straightforward. You would operate it just like you would any Pultec, only you get kind of a different, more edgier kind of sound, but still the musicality of it, which is what's so special about the Pultec. So let's have a listen here. I got drums. Let's start off with that and then see what we can do here. Helps if I start with the right channel. We also have I/O gain here as well, so and you can link them so that you can drive it a little bit, just so you know here. So we could do the makeup gain up at the top. Let's see. And then you have the high frequency shelf attenuation here, which I hardly ever used, and I guess it would be really kind of for getting rid of noise on the Pultec itself, but just to demonstrate it here. So you can hear how it just gives this like amazing kind of body, and it's just always sounds to me a bit more focused than what you would get out of a Pultec. Like here, let's just bring it up with some acoustic guitar here for a second. Right, and those extended frequencies down here allow you to get into some of the mid-range frequencies. Not going to be like an MEQ or anything like that, but can kind of work really well, just kind of getting that extended frequency range. I believe the Pultec just goes down to 5K or 4K. Maybe it does go down to 3K. Actually, I'm forgetting just off the top of my head. Here's a vocal, and which would be one place. Just go straight to an air frequency. Let's see.
Running fast, burning dust. Life ain't life without you.
This already has a lot of air in it, but let's get a little boost on the low end to kind of balance it out.
Running fast, burning dust. Life ain't life without you. This midnight hour, time's a wasting. I'm racing back to be with you.
And let's just I'll just kind of go down through the frequencies here. Just like the Pultecs, you can get really aggressive with the boosts and attenuations, and it always sounds musical.
Running fast, burning dust. Life ain't life without you. This midnight hour, time's a wasting. I'm racing back to be with you.
So you can kind of get some, if you're looking to kind of add in an interesting character into a sound or like into a vocal part or something, you can kind of dig in with that narrow Q. Has like a little bit of an aggressive edge. Let's just see here.
Running fast, burning dust. Life ain't life without you. This midnight hour, time's a wasting. I'm racing back to be with you.
And it also sounds great with guitars. I have a guitar part here. I'll just throw this in. Now, these are really dark sounding guitars. So it's a pretty heavy sound. Right, so you can see how quickly you can just sort of dial in a sound for guitars. Really amazing EQ. There were not a lot of studios that had them. It was very rare. There was a limited number of them that was made before the company went out of business. At that point, they became very popular, so the people who had them sort of cherished them. And it's great that Heritage Audio brought it back and made it available again. And this is a great addition. As I said, there's not a lot of emulations of it that are out there, much less good ones, and this is a really good one. It really captures all the characteristics of the Lang EQ, right? Giving it that just edgier, more like I would say like kind of gritty rock version of a Pultec, right? It's solid state, no tubes. So maybe that's part of the difference. And you got the Pultec for the smoother sound. So nice balance, a good counter to that if you're looking for a similar kind of characteristic with just a bit more edge. Another great one from Heritage Audio. They keep pumping out these really good ones. They just recently got into the plug-in game, and they're doing amazing with it. So keep it up. Heritage Audio, the Lang PEQ-2, plug-in of the week.